In the anthropology program, we have a really strong emphasis on active learning and in particular building skills that students will need both in graduate school and in careers as anthropologists. One of the things that we do in our methods class is teach students skills they'll need to do field work. I, for example, had the pleasure of teaching a class in archaeological field methods a few years ago. And in order to assess the degree to which students had mastered those skills, we designed the first ever archaeological field skills Olympiad. All the students in the class participated in the trials, and all the trials were judged by all of the members of the anthropology faculty, as well as some of our faculty emeriti and affiliated scholars and graduate students. So for us, it was a really fun way to bring everybody together to see how students had done in that class and figure out how we needed to make changes to actually succeed in teaching those skills more effectively in the future. So what we did was to set up a course that included 4 different skill sets. Students had to lay out a 1x1 meter excavation unit. They had to take an archaeological photograph of record with proper labeling, lighting, and other setup. They had to take GPS points so that we could locate the site in space. And then they also had to do what we call Munsell color chart assessment, which involves using color tiles to then record the color of certain objects, soils, features in the archaeological record so other archaeologists can actually use that data more effectively. One of the things we found out as a result of this assessment is students seem to have come into the class with different skill levels that we hadn't really benchmarked at the beginning of the semester, and so in future years we've decided to do sort of a skills benchmarking activity at the beginning of the course so we can then see how far students have progressed. It'll also help us gauge exactly where we need to pitch the levels, what additional skills we might have time to incorporate in that semester, and then to make sure that everybody's coming out not only with the skills at the level that we want them to perform, but then also has a chance to build on their own initial skill level to then get as much as they individually can out of the course.